No, not necessarily phonetic, because that's not like all other words are phonetic. Like, like a...
I guess maybe more of a, I don't know, maybe dictionaries are also
Let's get John
the
McWhorter
written
on here
word.
to talk
John
to us
McWhorter
about
from
it.
Lexicon Valley?
Yeah.
Hey, man, love that.
You listen to Lexicon Valley?
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Well, maybe if we hit our stride and get to episode 200, he'll join for our special episode.
I mean, we'll ask him at episode 100 and see what he says.
See. We'll send a lot of emails out, right? Cool. Expect emails, listeners.
Is he the second host of Lexicon Valley? He used to have like a dual host.
Yeah, it was,
right.
And then he took over completely.
And it's been years. It's been 100 episodes now or more.
He's great.
And he is great. It used to be Bob Garfield and Mike Vuolo, who continues to edit and produce the existing show. Yeah.
Okay.
Bob Garfield is too busy now.
On the media.
He is.
Yeah. So everybody should support Slate and On the Media. Great public
Slate,
radio.
On the Media, WNYC.
All that stuff.
This stuff, we get to play the game twice.
We do.
2 games.
Right. So not looking at the clues, but 57 down, blank ILNE is the set of word letters.
If you could slide a little over to the side there.
I'm going to make it smaller, I guess, is the only thing I can do, which is oh, look at that. It's perfect size. Maybe
that is lovely.
Except then it shrank. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so 50.
There's a Milne, but I can't remember what the clue is.
Winnie the Pooh author.
Oh.
AA.
Okay.
AA.
So.
AA.
Blank. AA blank.
We could say a maker of poo.
Yeah, Milne, that would be good.
Yeah, maker of poo. No, that's good. But then the clue would be maker of poo,
with
question mark.
P.
With a capital P.
And that would be a signal that...
And a question mark.
Yeah, there you go.
And with a question mark.
Except maybe, okay.
Also,
that's
my childhood nickname. Kind of.
Pooh?
Milne?
Poobah.
Oh.
Poobah.
Yeah.
Were you the
grand
Poobah? The grand Poobah?
I don't know where I got that.
A childhood nickname, maybe that comes from your being bossy or something like that.
Ask your mom, David.
Ask my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would maybe know the origin of Poobah.
Okay.
Actually, it was Poobah or Poobadoo.
Okay.
Don't know.
Well, older siblings can be vicious with their nicknames. So, anything other than Milne that it could be? Any other ideas, Daniel?
Nope.
Should we look at the true clue?
Yep.
True clue, 57
down.
Oh, very good. We got it. Who wrote in a classic children's book, "It is hard to be brave when you are only a very small animal"?
That was Milne.
AA.
AA Milne.
Referring to which animal?
Was it Piglet?
Piglet.
Really?
Hey.
I like Piglet.
Yeah,
Nice.
Piglet.
What do you like?
So
What do
you
you like
recognize
about
that
Piglet?
quote as being referring to a specific character in Winnie the Pooh?
I think isn't it Winnie the Pooh talking to,
Okay.
or maybe it's a author's note about Piglet.
Uh-huh.
I just like Piglet because he's small. Is it a she or she? I don't
know.
Small and brave. I like that.
Yeah.
Small and brave. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like Piglet too, but I couldn't have told you. I'm more familiar with the other kind of characters and what personality complices they represent.
Yeah, they're a little bit stereotyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Small and brave.
Small and brave.
I'm not particularly small, and I haven't had many opportunities to prove my braveness. But that is in one of my favorite movie scenes ever. As long as we're talking about movies.
Yeah.
Captain America when he jumps on the grenade.
Oh, during his small phase when he's
small.
When he's young. Yeah.
And it's not a real grenade. I mean, it doesn't go off.
Right.
That's like real.
Yeah.
That's like.
That hits you to your core.
It does. I wish I don't want an opportunity like that.
Yeah.
But if in an opportunity, I hope I would be that type of man.
You say you're not small, but I think the sense of the quote is that human beings feel we're small in the grand scheme of things.
Fair.
That's very nice. I like Gavroche from Les Miserables comes to mind for brave and small.
And brave.
Yeah, small and brave.
Yeah.
The Bee movie, Ants, Small and Brave.
Small and Brave, yeah.
Classic.
I never saw
A Bug's Life.
A Bug's Life, yeah, sure. Yeah, and strong. Ants are strong.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Okay, so 58 down gives us the opportunity to play the true clue game again. It's blank CENE there, avoiding looking at the clue. Blank CENE could be what clue?
Didn't finish the musical phrase.
Ba ba ba.
I can't. I will get taken
I was
off.
thinking end blank.
Come on.
Scene.
Yeah.
Come on. What? Blah blah blah. What is yours? I don't get yours.
Come on, blank.
Eileen.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Wait a minute. It's music.
Oh, shoot. I
It's
thought that was
music
an
with a
L.
C. I'm sorry. I gotta draw my C's
Oh yeah,
more
you
clearly.
didn't have the scene.
Music.
I think
well,
scene,
so what could it be?
scene seems
Yeah, scene
right.
seems.
And that clue, we'll find out if it's the true clue. The clue down here, something that might be stolen while a crowd watches.
A scene. Steal the scene.
Steal the
Yeah,
scene.
that's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's,
Kind of like my my almost copyright infringement, stole the scene, and it wasn't even the right
Yeah.
the right answer.
That's one of those examples of going off on a digression.
A
that
great
is
digression.
don't you think copyright needs to be revisited in this atmosphere?
It's absurd that you
It
can't.
is absurd.
Yeah, it is, and it's not, and it's. I don't think anyone would agree that it's not,
Yeah.
unless you're a. I think even like
Maybe if you're a
copyright lawyers
Copyright
would agree.
lawyers.
I mean, they understand the irony to the whole thing.
Yeah. Sally writes curriculum for copyright, and
Okay.
so I have copyrights in my life all the time because of what she's doing. But yeah, it's an unfortunate. I think it's especially in our pandemic, people are broadcasting so much more, doing all this online, and
Right.
and we can't do what we normally would do when we're doing a.
Yeah, I mean it is
absurd.
it's a punchline now, but it's also the fact it's a true thing that like we were doing a live stream where we had people in here making some art and
Oh, it's back.
yeah, we lost it. It was back. Somebody hummed a Disney song or something like that, and YouTube during that broadcast just pulled it down. So all the music you're hearing, I think today is actually from my demo reel of music.
Danielle
Nice.
Foster Smith's original music. Everyone.
If you're on the podcast, you probably won't be hearing it. We're not accustomed to soundtracking the podcast.
Do you
but
promise not to sue?
I promise not to sue unless I piss me off. Yeah.
You sue yourself.
Yeah. Sue yourself.
Well,
So with those several words, we now have a pretty good shot at 55 across, I think.
I think so. Blank blank AIMS there.
Adjust one's sights.
Re-aims?
That's got to be re-aims. Yeah. Adjusts one's sights. So now what? Maybe 42 across.
Or 47 down?
We've already
Did we
looked at 47
oh,
down.
that's right.
Oh, okay. That's
Creme-
blank blank
creme-
EMMED.
Yeah.
For the glasses feature. What is it? What's the clue exactly?
It's a feature of glass. 1 second.
Like some glasses.
Like some glasses.
Steamed.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Steamed
Steam
music.
would be 1M.
You
though,
getting rid of
wouldn't
music?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
right. Yeah. No.
it? And an A.
Like not like glasses that you wear, but
Stemmed?
glasses stemmed.
Stemmed.
Oh, stemmed is it?
That's great. That's funny how it
I
took
actually-
us so long to get around to that.
I said that
Yeah.
just as a
Yeah, it's
off
funny,
the
we
top of my
say-
head,
yeah.
not
Yeah.
thinking it was right. That's hilarious.
When I've gone back and listened, we do that all the time. We're like somebody says it,
Like
and
you're
then
just
like later
riffing
we
and someone else
finally
realized
get
you're
it.
right before
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
So 50 across maybe blank blank TE.
Yeah. Blank blank TE for 50 across.
Haughty Juno's unrelenting blank. Aeneid. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Aeneid?
Aeneid.
Aeneid.
It's like a Greek.
So
Yeah.
that's a quote from the
The
Greek
Aeneid, the Greek
play or
play.
And Juno
Yeah.
is the god of who or what?
Juno is like Hera in Greek myth, and Juno in isn't it? Yeah, because there's Jupiter and Juno. So Juno is
Unrelenting.
what is she unrelenting?
what does
in?
she have that's unrelenting? Yeah.
Fate,
Unrelenting mood.
Hate?
unrelenting hate,
Love.
maybe. Let's 42 down.
V doesn't work there. But
No, that's weird too. Yeah. 42 down.
Blank, blank, blank,
yeah,
R.
yeah. Or fate.
Coin collector's interest.
Rare.
There's some weird word for coin collecting.
Coin collector's interest.
It's but that's a longer word. That's like the
Gold.
term.
Did we already see 46 across?
Yeah,
SO. Yeah, that's the
flag.
That's
flag.
so hard.
Should we 43 across?
I think we should.
Yeah, I
blank,
like 43
blank, blank.
across. That is about half of a regular soccer field.
Acre.
Acre sounds good to me. ACRE. So 39 across, perhaps.
Yeah, blank H, blank, blank, blank.
Yeah.
And that is turns and then in parentheses off. And I would like to help to know what that means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a signal that the word, the answer is also going to be understood in the way of use. It'll use off also. So turns
Yeah.
off, switches off. Like so, the answer could be turns off.
So we would, as we were trying to figure this out, we would end it
Scares
with off.
off. Yeah,
off
scares
goes,
off.
goes with the answer. So it's
Okay.
going to end with an S
So
and then
turns
off.
off and then blank H blank 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 off.
Like shuts.
Shuts
off.
off. Yeah, shuts.
Shuts off. That's good. That gives us a plural ending maybe for that 8 down there. And then we have UTS.
Do we want a plural ending for 8 down?
Let's find.
Let's 8 down is secret spillers. So it
Sounds
is plural.
plural.
So that's
Secret
good.
spillers. Oh, loose lips or something.
Tell-alls or
Tellers. Gossiper.
gossipers.
Yeah.
Is that enough
That
letters for
doesn't
gossipers?
fit. That
I don't
doesn't.
think there are.
G-O-S-S.
Yeah, not quite long enough.
Should we
Let's-
build on 32
28
across or 28 down?
28, 29 down?
Yeah, 28, 29
That's
down.
good.
Blank, blank, TR blank there.
28 down.
28 is bone cavities.
Probably ends with an S.
Could end with like an
Oh,
I.
wait, yeah. Bone cavities.
Yeah.
Petri?
Sutures?
Sutri? Bone cavities.
Unsure there. I do feel like an I
maybe
is going to be the
acre.
plural
Maybe
there.
acre is wrong.
Well, let's do 29 across. Blank, blank, S-E blank.
That and it's this is 29 down. You mean
29 down, excuse me. Yeah, please.
Casey of American Top 40.
Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
With a K, I believe, right?
Kasem.
Kasem. He's also the voice of Scooby-Doo character or something.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, and he's Lebanese.
Okay. There we go.
Well, there you go. Little known facts about Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
That is cool. And his
Third.
wife was in Ghostbusters. Man, how did I pull that out of my head?
I
How
didn't know
did you
that.
pull that out? Who does she play?
Mrs. Kasem?
Please fact check me on that before you use that anywhere. For some reason, I do
His
that.
son was in Roots.
Maybe what I
Check the math on that.
maybe what I attribute to old age, to not remembering fiction, is just I'm old now and I don't remember anything now, but I remember this old movie.
Yeah, you were acquiring knowledge at a certain point.
There you go.
This just doesn't come up very much, I guess. People don't talk about Casey Kasem as much as they used to.
So maybe Odes is wrong. It could be, or could it be something steam for 46 across?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Flag, like lose steam. Could
Flag.
Lose steam is
Lose steam.
is dead
That's it.
on.
Yeah, but then Odes is wrong.
I like taking odes out now.
Odic, or what? We want an L, now. So
S,
remove the E
E.
probably too.
Steam
Yeah.
loses steam. That's what happened
That has
to
to be
the steam industry the other day when the STEM field took work off. You hear about that protest?
Yeah.
Yeah, the STEAM, the arts were still, at it, but STEM took the day off.
The big hit.
Is this a really elaborate pun, or is this a real happening?
It's a bit of a pun because STEM is the science, technology, education, and math, engineering, and math.
Yeah,
And then
And
arts
they-
is usually tucked in there sometimes.
yeah.
Oddly.
STEM.
Yeah, just to be inclusive.
Yeah.
And
We give it a
anyway.
whole section here.
Well, what do you think? 27 across is well. What do you want to do now?
Yeah,
with,
blank blank K. That looks interesting.
You said idyllic. Could it be idle?
Idle?
Idle.
Yeah.
There's like a
ID.
What's the clue?
YL.
IDYL.
Yeah.
Isn't that a
'Cause
thing?
yeah.
Okay.
What's the clue again?
But that makes for a hard
31 down is
41
bit
across.
of bucolic verse. ID.
Oh, my way. Haha.
Oh, my way.
just
Now
got-
we have the
we
answer.
just
Oh,
got
Frank
it.
Sinatra.
That's great. Okay,
Ha.
I'm taking
Yeah.
out the O from ominous.
And that is idle. And my way. And I was amazed, by the way, that we got more than half this puzzle done without any idea of what
The slashes.
that theme was or the slashes, because usually that kind of helps
Usually you
branch
need it
out.
to
Yeah.
start solving. But yeah, we got popular music is could be anything.
Yeah.
My Way, that's they
That
took us to
let
get
us in,
that.
yeah.
And good job, David, on getting that. And then Frank Sinatra is weird because now we have for 21 down NM blank US blank S.
And we don't have any idea what those slashes are yet, do we?
No, not yet.
There's probably a clue somewhere that we haven't read, maybe, that clues us into that.
Yeah. Can we revisit 21 down? The clue there. NM blank US.
That is some clouds.
Oh, nimbuses.
So seem so is wrong.
No, but nimbuses.
Nimbuses.
Doesn't fit though. It's got it. Wait.
Oh.
Maybe that's got an NI in there.
Imbuses. No.
No. Like N for
Maybe
Frank,
Frank Sinatra.
and maybe there's a whole other.
wow.
Maybe there's a
That's
whole
the
other.
slash, you guys.
There's a whole other person in there.
Oh, that's how it gets us. Okay.
So somebody else sang "My Way."
and
They
that,
both satisfy the answer
who else?
of
Who
like
else
having
sang
sex.
My Way?
Didn't what's the Pavarotti or Pavarotti has a version.
Frank's. Do you think so? We don't know still if it's Frank Sinatra first or the other
So let's
performer first.
right. Well,
I'll finish writing
You're
these
right.
in.
Yeah,
At
we
some point,
don't.
I might have to reorganize. I can just grab it all with one swoop and push it down. But,
So let's
David,
try-
that puts you with ink in a tough position. This is going to be a messy.
Yeah, you
a
might
messy
just
puzzle.
abandon. You
know,
know, what you or just the crowded.
It's all about humility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, so yeah, where are you led to now? You think nimbuses?
Yeah,
We're given
let's-
that I.
Let's put nimbuses
and
in
then
there.
that solves, by the way, 44 across. That clue was William and Mary are examples of these, and it's names,
Oh, yeah.
which you're led to kind of be. Oh, it's kings or queens or but
Colleges.
it's just names.
That's awesome.
Okay, where else do you want to try to solve one of those slashy boxes?
Yeah.
Well,
that's a
let's.
good
I'd
place
say
to
we.
head.
I say we look at one down now,
One
which
down.
might be wrong. Gaps.
Yeah, it has to be somewhat wrong. We know the Frank is right, so
Yeah.
that and a do feels good. Could it be guffaws? How do you spell that?
Yeah. GUFFAH.
That's like laughing. Right?
That doesn't. Oh wait. but
Guffaw. Yeah, that's
it's
not. That's
blunders plural. Yeah.
blunders.
Goose.
Goofs.
Goofs, but that's we still need one more letter than that, right? It's
And it doesn't work with
yeah.
it.
Well,
How about 2 or 3 down again? Remind us.
okay.
2 down. First woman to receive her own New York City ticker tape parade in 1926. Adair?
Yeah, and we have this ED blank R blank.
Could I have been wrong with
E.
gem? I know lapidary
Perhaps.
has to do with stones, but maybe there's a specific type of stone that's 3 letters
Maybe.
or something.
Though the arrangement of consonants to vowels from 1 across to 13 across looks good.
Yeah. Oh, did we look at 17 across yet?
I'm sure we did.
Cry of disgust.
Yeah.
Ugh. What about
Ugh.
Ugh or ew. EWW. But
Or
ugh,
ick.
it, you, ick.
Ah.
Yeah. 3 down. Let's see 3 down again. MO blank A and then another probably blank. Definitely
Yeah.
Definitely
Native
blanking.
Arizonan.
Mojave.
So MOJAV, right?
Yeah. So maybe what if we luck out with a David?
With a David.
Who
Oh, yeah,
else was
David.
David? What Davids do we have singing back in the mid-century?
Oh, was there a...
How's a D gonna fit there with Frank? With the
Yeah,
F
I don't
and
know.
Frank.
I don't know. Maybe
Let's-
not.
Can we visit 4 down again here? Blank,
Yeah.
blank, blank, and then a K
And then
with a blank somewhere either before or after it.
Moon or Mercury?
Yeah.
Oh.
Moon or Mercury.
Sky.
Sir,
is-
what did we 30 across? We've seen it, but what is it again? B blank R I.
Yeah.
Is port in southern Italy.
Bury. Bit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know that.
How about 6 down?
Okay, coming over to
Understand.
yeah,
Blank 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 S blank probably.
Yeah, or blank, blank, blank.
Understand.
Blank S. Understand.
Understand. Get.
It's singular.
Yeah, singular,
Capiche.
that's important. So the S is not the
Comprende.
end, probably.
Understand.
Understand.
Knowledge.
How about 7 down?
7 down.
Or
Blank,
15
blank,
down.
blank. I blank, blank, or blank, blank.
Spoof.
Spoof.
Spoof. Like a satire.
Oh, I like
Beloved
that.
satire.
Look, S-A.
And that helps us to know that the I is
Yeah.
is on top.
So Frank Sinatra's in a good place.
Yeah.
And
He's in a better place.
and we could do 26 across, perhaps.
Yeah. E blank blank blank.
Yeah. There, our clue for 26
Six
across.
across, sorry, is direction in España.
Oh.
Este.
Este, and that's another
Great pizzeria.
convention in the puzzles clues is to have if the language, España is the language of the clue, then the word is going to be, it's going to
Part
take
of
you
the
out
clue.
to that other language.
Yeah.
It's not English
They
anymore.
can't give her the whole clue. They'll mix it. They'll be like,
Right.
direction
Yeah.
English in España, and
Right.
then,
Yeah.
You like how
So-
I got the lisp in there?
Yeah.
So
I-
we should be able
I-
to get 23 down now.
I do. Yeah.
Old film dog.
A blank T blank. I think I know the answer to that.
Old Yeller.
A blank T blank.
Asta.
Asta.
Yeah. Asta.
Asta.
Is that from?
The Asta is a dog. I think it's like a terrier from the old William Powell and Myrna Loy detective series called
nice.
the Thin Man series. Very very amusing detective series, black and white film.
Fun.
Yeah, Asta's their dog, and they're everybody should watch the Thin Man.
Very good. I need to get a COVID watch list from you guys if
Yeah.
I leave, so I can come back.
Okay.
We'll put them all up on the.
Nice.
So 50 down. Did we already see blank blank N blank S?
And that is 50 down.
15.
15 down. Sorry, yeah.
That's all right.
That is
Duncan.
Duncan Blank
Duncan Donut.
Hines.
Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines.
That's H
You know Duncan Hines?
I.
Is that a
That's a brand of.
Heinz tomato ketchup.
Duncan- oh, Heinz tomato- that's Duncan Hines,
Heinz is that Heinz, I think, and that doesn't fit. It's Hines, I guess.
well,
Heinz?
if it's
or HY, because 18 across.
Well, Heinz is a.
Heinz is HEI.
And
Yeah, but
NZ.
that's not Duncan Hines.
Oh,
That's just
yeah,
Heinz.
that's a
I think
different
Duncan
thing.
Hines is like a cake mix,
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Brownies.
and I believe that's HINES. But
Okay.
it might be DS. Not positive.
It doesn't look like it with the blank R. So basically,
Yeah.
the other singer, presumably that sang "My Way," probably is going to be blank blank VI blank blank R blank S blank blank blank. So some
going on
singer,
right there?
Dave. It could be David. Did we already see
Well,
6 down? What else could it be besides David?
If David wasn't answering this clue, then this
mean-
whole show was faded.
yeah.
Totally.
I don't. I feel like it's not going to be though. I feel disinclined to feel like
Yeah,
there's a D.
it doesn't look like it.
That's
Let's look at like a 6 down. Blank 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 T blank E blank S.
Oh, okay.
Understand.
Oh, we already saw that. Understand.
Yeah. Well, do we do 6 down already? Blank 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 S blank. I think we did.
That was 6. That was understand.
Oh.
5
excuse
down.
me.
NYSE debut.
Oh.
And NYSE is abbreviated, which means
The
the
answer will
answer's going to be
be.
abbreviated.
likely abbreviated. So
Yeah.
What is NYSE? New York
The
Stock
New York Stock
Exchange.
Exchange.
Oh, so like IPO.
IPO. That's it.
And that's for 5 down. Okay, IPO.
Yeah.
Great. So
Oh,
should we do 18 across and 14 across?
14 is. This is a great one. Head of Harpo Productions.
Oprah.
Oprah.
The word
That's like
backwards.
her name backwards, yeah.
Okay.
18 across looks interesting. So does 17 across with its blank blank J.
18 across is a relative of a raccoon.
Blank O blank TI, relative of a raccoon.
Oh, you know, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't have any
Gotti,
sense.
John Gotti.
of a
John
raccoon.
Gotti.
Real relative of a
It could be.
raccoon.
Could it be a Y at the end of there, theoretically?
Heinz.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
And then it would be some other word that would be a relative of
what
a
did-
raccoon. Perhaps 4 across we could look up. Oh,
We four across, yeah.
Blank.
Line up at a truck stop.
yeah,
Blank
I,
I, blank
blank
S.
S.
Pitts.
Riggs.
Rigs.
The big
I'm
rigs.
liking
Yeah.
rigs.
Okay, we got
So let's look at 6 down before. Understand. GR
Oh.
blank S blank.
grasp.
Grasp.
Grass.
Grasp.
So
Now
rigs
we've-
is definitely it.
Now we understand it.
And grass.
We-
and we have a first letter of that last
P
name.
Yeah,
PR
PR
blank
blank.
S.
You were right on your first guess. Elvis Presley.
Hey! Oh!
There it is. It's going in and it's fitting real nice
Don't
like a
be
glove.
cruel.
Now,
I didn't know he sang
you
My
didn't
Way.
know he sang My Way?
No.
I can imagine it now as we
Yeah.
talk about it.
Ironically. I'm going to take this song from someone else.
That's why I did it his
What are their
way.
nicknames? The King, and what's Frank Sinatra's nickname? It's something hugely egotistical.
Blue Eyes, old Blue Eyes.
No, there's something bigger, like the chairman of the board. With the king and the chairman of the board competing for this clip.
Speaking of copyright and patent law, no, intellectual property.
Nice.
So roadie or something like that. What do we got now? Four down. RO blank KSP blank R, and that was
KS blank R is what we have, but I think that the S is wrong there. I think we have seam so, and I think it might be seam 2.
seem to
Because I
no.
think this is a T.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm going to swap
What's
out
the-
the T.
So the clue for 4 down is the moon or Mercury.
Rockstar, Freddie.
Rockstar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury and
And what's his name? Moon. Moon.
Keith Moon from the production deck. Keith Moon. Who's Keith Moon a member of?
Keith Moon, Rolling Stones.
The Who?
No, Rolling Stones. The Who?
We don't know the answer to that. That's
Yeah.
not our wheelhouse.
I guess we can't say Moon Unit Zappa.
No.
She's not really a rock star. Cody.
Cody.
We just got that answer without even trying at it. That is a
COATI.
rare. But,
I've never heard of that. Should we highlight that for the
That's
past?
that's the relative of the raccoon.
Yeah.
Great.
And
So
Mojave, that nailed it.
gaffs, you know what I'm realizing now? Gaffs actually just starts.
Oh,
it has an E in it.
there.
Yeah.
Build in an extra E.
Our original
That's
answer was a bit
or
of
maybe there's multiple variant spellings of it. Should we
Dictionaries
find out?
sometimes have multiple spellings.
Should we find out?
I'll highlight it.
Let's
We're going to look
highlight
it up at the end
We
of the
don't want to
puzzle.
make any gaffs around gaffs.
Keith Moon
I
was
think we may have already.
for the Who.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we were pretty confident that
Who?
Keith Moon wasn't a part of
Yeah.
the. Oh, he was, yeah. That's yeah. We were pretty sure that the answer was right, and so getting that little internet trivia wasn't such a violation of our policy.
Yeah. Fair enough. 2 down, ED blank RLE, and that's the person
First
given
woman.
a ticker tape rate.
Yeah.
Ederly, and then 17 across F blank J. That's like a cry of disgust.
Cry of disgust. Oh, maybe Mojave was with an
With
H and not a
H.
J.
Yeah, fa.
Classic mistake there. And then fa.
Ederly.
Fe.
Fe.
I
Fe.
might have said fe.
Is that kind of a Yiddish
Yeah,
thing?
you definitely said fe.
Yeah. It kind of sounds
You
Yiddish.
get retroactive credit for that one.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. The listeners will have to prove that out by going
Yeah.
back and fe. That's a nice one. I'll
Yeah,
try
go
to use that in a
fetch.
sentence this week.
And we got 2 down with having no clue who Edirl is.
Edirl.
Well,
We're gonna know in our etymological paths.
Yeah, there we go.
Figure it out.
Now we can work over our way to 9 down. We haven't looked at 9 down. Blank, blank, blank. RE.
Conscious. Aware.
Aware. AWA. And then the little RE in there. We could do. Have we looked at 10 down?
No, we haven't.
Yeah,
Blank. That's a good one.
Yeah, 3 blanks. AY. 2 blanks. UCE.
And that is Thai dip. Something sauce.
Satay sauce.
Satay, SATAY. That's from it's a dish you can get at a Thai restaurant.
I think, yeah, or you just get, it's not like a dish, it's like a sauce. It's just like a sauce you would dip
That's-
things
okay.
in, maybe.
I see.
Or
A
put on
side sauce. Okay.
Yeah, side sauce.
So maybe we could do 32. We could do the True Clue game for 27 across here. Bum, ba, ba, ba. I can't zoom in on it because then you can't see it, Daniel. Right?
Okay, that's fine.
But the S blank K. What could the game? What could the clue be for a puzzle, a clue like that, or a set of letters like that?
Isn't, like a,
And Casey Kasem spelled with a K.
could be with a C.
Could be with a C.
Yeah.
Could be,
Maybe
could
we
be,
need
could
to
be.
look and
Should we do 28 down and just
Yeah.
try to solve this
we
out?
already saw it 28 down. It's
Oh,
the weird
Blank blank TRA.
Petra.
It's the bone cavities.
bone cavities.
Oh.
Well, let's look at 27 across. We're not
Okay,
not sure.
the clue there is bag
Bag.
in commercialese.
Sack.
Oh, yeah, with a C, I think.
So,
Yeah.
SAC.
really?
Okay.
And now we're gonna be left not knowing.
Yeah,
whether we're
we'll never
right.
know. But you could write a C in there and then put a little line in later, if necessary. But we'll
Okay.
never know because what does it matter?
So
I think-
bone cavities, A blank TRA.
So we've seen 32 across. That looks like it's gonna be like
Okay, A
Arcana.
blank CA blank A.
Secret knowledge.
Arcana.
Oh, Arcana.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Secret knowledge. Did you have some sort of arcana to answer that question?
Yeah, I'm full of all sorts of Arcana.
Okay. Arcana? Isn't that a city in like Colorado or Northern California?
Could be.
What about 8 down now? I think we have enough letters that we can,
Yeah, we
can
should
suss that
oughta
out. Blank,
get
blank, blank, TLERS.
Secret spillers.
Secret spillers, tattlers.
Tattlers. Good job, Daniel. Tattlers. Now, we're getting close to the end here. We only have 8 letters.
And then
8
some
squares
stuff
left
back
to
in the
put
middle. Do we want to go back down to the middle or up? Keep going where we're succeeding up in the top right.
Well, whatever you think.
Top right.
Okay, top right. 8 across, TAS blank blank.
Stunned in a way.
Tased.
I am
Tased.
stunned that we have not done this clue yet.
You ever been tased?
No, this is the first time we've even addressed this word, and we're
We're brand
Yeah.
new,
Right off
new
that.
territory.
Yeah, I think we've got 2 more that we haven't looked at, and then
Well, we
yeah,
haven't seen
like-
11 and 12 down. Let's 16 across. They could play the game. The
Yeah.
3-letter ones are much more fun to play because there's so many more things
Okay.
they can be.
I like it. So 16 across.
Yeah, AWA blank blank.
Conscious.
What?
No, awake. One of them's awake. One of them's aware.
Oh,
I bet you're right.
awake. The same clue, a very similar word as an answer.
And they cross
and
each
they
other.
cross each other. That is really,
Nice.
really clever. Oh my goodness! Now we get to do the true clue game twice for 3-letter words. EK blank.
Yeah.
Or we could do it. We could do it 11 down, and then we could do it at the same time for.
Oh, 2
Across
crossing
and
You
words.
got it.
Yeah,
11,
let's-
11
is that-
down.
Yeah.
EK blank. Could be blank the cat.
Eek the cat was. I think that was EEK.
Oh, you're
If
right.
we're just being strict.
Sorry,
here.
you
Like-
could.
I just saw a mouse in
Eek.
parentheses. Yeah.
Oh, that's the
That's
same one.
EEK
That
as
is
well,
the same
I
one as
think.
well. You're right. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you could blank out a living,
Eek. Like
That's
eke out a, yeah.
eek,
Eek,
EKE.
blank out a win.
I think you're right.
and then E. The only other one I can think of is like a
Medical
yeah.
scan.
Boom.
medical scan, abbreviated.
EKG.
Yeah.
It could be
Is there a prefix that has like
probably some airport code or something
an
like
airport
that.
code? I think
That's true
airport
clue.
codes are okay. True clue time for.
Go on, David. I put an airport. I put an airport code.
They're beyond the pale for you.
They aren't beyond the pale if they are one in New York or or California.
But you don't want to have to know some Wyoming.
No, nor do I want to have to know St. George's, like regional
Hey,
airport.
at least I
regional
was in
airport.
your state, so
What
I
is St. George's?
I don't remember what it is anymore.
SGU.
SGU. But
Yeah.
Daniel put it. He built a puzzle a few weeks back for my birthday
nice.
as a gracious gift, and that was one of the answers.
It was my first crossword ever that I've ever made, and so I definitely had to get creative. And airport codes are definitely. I felt dirty using it, David. I just want you to know that.
Thank you for feeling that way.
Okay, cool.
Should we see the true clue for 11 down? EK blank.
EK blank.
Here it is. Squeeze out.
Okay, that's
Yeah, eek.
It's right
Yeah,
out.
you. That's a point for David.
Yeah, it is.
So now we can play the true clue game twice in crossing words.
Yes.
Yeah.
TATE blank for 19 across and DE blank for 12 down.
So okay. Yeah.
It could be spud.
Yeah.
Tater.
Idaho vegetable, and the for Adolf.
Oh, German the. Yeah, okay. Dare. So it could be the letter R then is kind of you both agree that's
Yeah.
probably the answer.
Or it could be a blank taco.
But-
Nothing.
Tatum, black actress
O'Neill and others.
It was a U though, I think.
Yeah. Oh, not another's. Just O'Neill
So,
and others.
but if it was Tatum, then it would be Dem. So like
Dem could
rep-
be easily
rep opponent or
AOC,
something.
for example.
Yeah. E.g. So let's see the true clues for
Trues
12
clues.
down.
Which one do you want first?
Daniel, which one do you want
12
first?
down.
12 down.
That is German the.
That's
Dare,
2 points
Dare
for you.
Spiegel.
Well
or,
done.
Or Dare
Let's
something
see
else.
how we do on
10 across.
10 across.
19 across.
19 across,
19
sorry.
across, thank you. Many eyes are upon it, informally.
Tater.
Informally.
Potato.
Tater.
Yeah. That's one.
great.
That's 1 point.
1
for
point
me.
for you, yeah. Two, 1, and 1, I think. Or no, I haven't been.
Sure,
keeping
sure,
track.
yeah.
So then, okay, 2 squares left. We've already seen these clues. Let's revisit because I think it'll be a slam dunk here. And I think we've already been accurate in our 50 across. Somebody said that the answer to blank blank TE, the clue was haughty Juno's unrelenting blank from the Aeneid.
Hate.
Yes?
I think that's hate.
So then 20. What is that? 38 down. NASH.
Should we do the game?
And that's well, we've already seen.
Oh,
Well, you can
these.
still guess what the clue would be.
Yeah, if we
because
can-
we filled it in.
Well,
with
we've
hate.
already got hate. That fills it all in.
So we could guess though for 38 down.
guess the-
We did see that clue
Oh.
already. That was the car.
I know that, and I actually, the Nash is an
Yeah.
old car.
Really?
I mean, no.
Okay. Nash.
Not that I have any clue.
Could
what
you
Nash
could have gone
is,
with
but-
your Nash Bridges.
Yeah.
Could have
Nash,
gone with.
or teeth. something
that
to
one-
do with
that-
it. But
Nash-
Oh, that's
the
what they
G.
got a GN. Yeah.
Nash Bridges is the Nash. The of Hyphenville. Maybe
Blankville.
you
Yeah,
could have
sure.
my initial
Nashville.
president.
Nash. Ogden Nash, author.
Oh yeah.
Blank Nash or Ogden Blank. We could play the game with 42 down. I don't think we've looked at it.
Okay, 42
we,
down.
we have the word year basically, and
Oh, great.
and we can decide what we think the clue might be.
It could be high school. High school grade.
Division, year.
Yeah.
Okay.
2020 has been a hell of a.
Year.
You heard it here. You heard it here first. Because you guys didn't
that's news for
hot take for you.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. I think hopefully that's what it is. Hopefully
Yeah.
they refer
That
to
would be
this
very
year,
timely.
because that would be like the other clues that have been in here, like Martin Luther King's dream. That would be very timely. I would appreciate
I
that.
mean, this is a
What
timely,
are some-
timely clue.
So, what are some other definitions of year that would just throw it way off? So
yeah,
that's-
like a
that's-
tricky, a very difficult
Yeah.
one would be like
I don't even. Maybe there aren't.
you could say some count of seconds. For how many,
Oh yeah,
however
like
many
5,700,000
and
or
I
light
wouldn't know.
blank.
blank.
light year,
blank.
like light year.
Oh, light
Light
blank.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, true clue time.
True.
42 down.
And this is the last one, right?
This is
so we're
it.
gonna
Finale.
coin collector's interest.
Oh, we saw that. Yeah, it's
Year.
and we
Yeah.
knew that one.
Yeah.
We couldn't even remember it.
Yeah, light blank would have been good too, though, because it would for year, because it's like because light
leap
blank.
year?
There's so many words that come after
Leap,
light.
leap
Yeah.
blank.
Yeah, leap
Lightsaber.
blank. I like those clues that say words that come after light and leap. or
Year.
something.
Yeah. That's a nice clue.
So
pairings.
we've solved it. Here we have a solved Thursday puzzle. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you.
Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley,
Yeah, their way.
their way.
Popular musicians with popular music. We've got 3 words that I have highlighted that we should be looking at.
There's probably some
4.
more.
4 with the schooner.
Okay, I'll look one. Which one should I do, David?
Are you asking me? Go
yes.
ahead and look up schooner.
SCHSK.
SCHOONER.
SCHOONER.
We looked up gaps to see, we highlighted gaps, David, to see if it's spelled with an E sometimes and sometimes without an E. Do you want to look that up?
Yep.
Okay, then I can look up Ed. I don't think that this woman's name is Ed, but I'm going to look up E.
You think maybe we got it wrong?
I just think I don't know how. I don't think we're calling her Ed.
Okay. Schooner
Or
is
a Durrell. Is that like her last name?
yeah,
Yeah,
it could
yeah.
be. Fore and aft rigged vessel, originally with only 2 masts, 1716 perhaps, from a New England verb related to Scottish scone, to send over water, to skip stones.
Oh, a Scottish scone has to do with like the bread pastry, the baked scone.
Scone? I don't know, maybe, but this relates to dialectical verb to shunt, probably influenced by Dutch, but Dutch shiner is a loan word from English, as are German schoner, French schooner, Swedish skonert.
Okay, and then
Okay.
the glass related to it's a ship, and because they're both kind of shaped like a thing that is on a.
Okay, here's another one. Yeah, meaning tall beer glass. It is from 1879 of unknown origin or connection.
Or it could be, or it could not be.
Yeah,
We've
it could or
learned.
could not be.
Okay, David, what do you have about gaff?
So they do not give any alternate spellings. It's always with an E. And-
That's good to know.
That's
You have this-
on us.
Well, you have this odd competition because when an E follows, you should have a long letter, but then you have the 2 letters, which makes it So it's kind of a weird
It's
word.
a,
that
yeah.
way.
Yeah,
what
I can't think of many other spellings that are like that for that.
Well, our original thought on the spelling was a gaff.
It's nice. It's nice to have the word embodied
Yes.
in the puzzle like that. So now we have Adurl. That's the last name of this individual. Her name was Gertrude. She, I'll read here what there's to know about her. She was an American competition swimmer, Olympic champion, and former world record holder in 5 events. On August of 1926, she became the first woman to swim across the English Channel.
Oh, we should have known that.
And among her other nicknames, the press sometimes called her Queen of the Waves. And we should have known that. And the clue was that she got the first woman ever to receive a ticker tape parade in New York City.
Tape.
Ticker tape parade in New York City, which is
It's a big honor.
a big honor. Yeah.
Yeah, she did it. She really did it her
How many men
way.
do you think got ticker tape parades before the first woman did?
What? Too many.
More than 100?
Yeah,
And where do they get ticker tape when they want to do a ticker tape parade nowadays?
yeah. We got no tickers.
Amazon? Oh well,
We are operating sans ticker these days.
Yeah, and 6 feet apart makes a ticker tape parade
It's very
Yeah.
pretty lackluster. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, what about a goatee, David, or Cody, or what's it?
Oh, a
Rhodey?
coatee.
Coatee.
Yeah.
Did you look that up? No, I'll look that up.
I didn't, but you can't. Yeah,
In the
please do.
process.
I'm going to see if there's anything else for us to look up here.
So a coatee, yeah, looks like a little. Here, you can see that. Probably not. It's too small.
Can we assume it looks like a raccoon a little bit?
Yeah, like
I
a longer
agree,
nose,
yeah.
like a raccoon mixed with
A
like a
long striped tail.
like a.
Where is it a native?
Great question, David. Cotis, known as Cotimundus, are members of the family Procyon.
Latin.
Yeah, in the genera Nasua and Nacellus. They're diurnal mammals native to South America, Central America, Mexico, and the southwestern United States. Oh, yeah.
Well, aren't we ignorant of our own?
Yeah, we are
biology?
southwestern. We may very well have them. Maybe. There's definitely raccoons around my house.
All right, our last word, I think, here in the unless you have one, David.
Nope.
In the etymological pass is satay, which is a Southeast Asian dish of seasoned, skewered, and grilled meat served with a sauce. The sauce itself is also called satay sauce, and it's so in that region, it's very popular in
So
different
it's a
countries.
kind of a Thai shish kebab.
Yeah, Thai is included, but they also include Singapore, Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei.
Oh,
So
okay.
there we have it. We've learned a lot. We've solved a difficult puzzle. It wasn't a walk in the park, I don't think.
No, it was fun. It was challenging. We didn't lose steam.
We didn't lose steam. We made a few gaffes.
Definitely.
We may not deserve a ticker tape parade, though.
Yeah. We're no Nick Nolte's, though.
Ultimately, we did it my way, though. Because
I would say we did it my way.
don't say it too musically.
What?
So now, after
Check
we
us out on twitch.tv/Salton
Salton Studios is the name of the name of the studio and the URL.
Yeah, the studio here.
The URL, yeah, Salton Salton Studios. If you're watching it, you already know that because you're here. And if you're listening,
Thanks
to
for
it,
watching.
Yeah, thank
'Cause
you
you're
for
here.
watching. We have solved the puzzle, so it's now time to move on to our next segment,
It's our next segment. It's our arts section.
the arts section, a section in which, because when you go to the New York Times and you want to find the puzzle in your newspaper, everybody needs to know this if they want to find their puzzle. They have to get the art section out to get to the puzzle. So for our purposes here on the program, to get to
our arts section.
yeah, you have to get through the puzzle.
You
So
have to
we've
get
kind of
through the puzzle.
reversed, we've inverted that a little bit.
Yeah, on its axis. We've
Yeah.
inverted. It's flipped and inverted.
Yeah, flipped and inverted.
Yep.
Yeah. So Daniel, do you have an art section piece that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I decided to last minute to introduce that game real quick, to do a quick round of that.
Oh, the movie game.
The movie game.
We have time for that?
Yeah, we have time for the
Sam?
movie game.
David, you're good on time?
Well, it's a quick round. We're just
Oh,
gonna
the
just.
movie's good on time.
Okay.
So the game is to have two actors given
Yes.
without us knowing. So in the, you's in the room, please come up. Sam, think of an actor. Christy, think of an actor. And
Or actress.
Or
Maybe
well,
even both actresses.
some maybe just want to go by actors too.
Yes.
You know.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Or directors.
Or non-
Some of them might be directors and want to go by directors. They might be director actors.
They might be actors directors.
And they might use the term actor to as an umbrella term to refer to any gender performer in
Or
in a film.
non-gendered.
Yeah, sure. All of these things are true.
Okay.
What do you guys want from us?
An actor.
A name of an actor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you think of one and Sam think of one. And then we will link them through the movies that they were
Because
in.
a lot of people think of an actor as being a male person. Think of an actress. I'm saying maybe think of an actress too, just in case you're in the wrong
So
mindset.
this is like 6 degrees, but
How hard
Think of
to
one-
make it?
Make it a
Okay.
mainstream.
Not like
Somewhat-
not like
a
your
name we all know.
friend that was in a movie, but someone
Yeah.
that we would know.
I have mine.
Okay, Sam.
got yours?
Sam, producer Sam has his. Producer Kelsey,
Christy.
Christy. I'm
That's
sorry,
okay.
I'm
They met
sorry.
today.
We just met today.
You
I
don't remember your friends.
That's
No.
all right. And she called me David, so don't feel
well, there's a lot of
bad.
Davids up here. The odds are good.
that dark.
I don't know her name. I can't think of
Tell us the movie she's in or something.
Well, that's part of the game.
Part of
We
the
can't
game,
know
yeah.
too many of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You've got it. Okay.
Sam, go ahead.
Joan Cusack.
Joan Cusack.
Christy?
Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie
Joan
Alley.
Cusack and Kirstie Alley.
So Kirstie Alley's in Cheers, right?
Yeah, we don't typically use TV shows, but
Oh.
why not?
I really only know
on.
TV.
We do
Oh.
we do typically movies.
TV shows.
Because my list of things that Kirstie Alley is in just went like that.
Well, she was in Look Who's Talking with.
Well, so we're not going to use her anymore if we're just going to enumerate all of the things she's been in.
Oh, are we racing? Because we're racing.
well, no,
Oh, yeah.
no. It's just that you would be playing the game. You'd kind of bounce it.
Well, I'm just saying we can play it. We can do it like we do a crossword puzzle. We'll
Okay.
just all
Just crowdsource it.
crowdsource it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Unless you want to race. Then
No,
we
I
just have
don't.
to kind of sit here and go like this, and I don't know if that's as
Yeah, that's
visually
not as fun.
interesting
You're
or
supposed to
auditory.
try to think of movies that connect these movies and performers that link these actors together in a kind of like a Kevin Bacon style
Yeah.
Yeah,
degree
you're
relationship.
familiar with the Kevin Bacon linking game? Yeah,
And,
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
And so you're saying we can use Cheers because I'm going to depend on that.
Well, if we're just doing this together, then I'll say Kirstie Alley's in Look Who's Talking.
Okay, that's helpful to know because a lot of people are in that movie.
Yeah, John Travolta is the voice of the.
Sure, John Travolta.
Or no, John Travolta is the husband. The voice of the baby is Bruce Willis.
The voice of Bruce Willis. He can take
Yeah.
us anywhere.
Yeah, then we got then the
Surely.
world is our oyster.
So starting from the other direction, who
Joan
Cusack.
Yeah. So what's
She's
she in?
John Cusack's sister. I know that to be
Oh,
true. So
okay.
that's
Yeah.
and they're in a lot of movies together.
There.
So that's good.
They're both in
Say anything.
Are they both in that?
Maybe.
Donut.
A movie called Donut.
No,
I've
I was
never
just
heard of
saying anything.
Oh,
They're both in that movie directed by Tim Robbins about the.
High Fidelity.
They are both in that movie with
Robbins
Tim Robbins,
is
but
in that
that's not
movie.
directed by Tim Robbins. Tim
dear.
Robbins directed a movie called Cradle Will Rock, and it's about the Red Scare during in the Depression era,
Okay.
among writers and stuff on Broadway.
So does that get us closer to Kirstie Alley or to Bruce Willis or to John Travolta?
Well, there's a lot of people in
Bruce
that
Willis
movie.
and John. Although
They're in,
We are on that side.
Bruce Willis and John Travolta. Oh yeah, they're both in the
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction, and in the Kirstie Alley movie, Look Who's Talking.
yes.
So Pulp
Right.
Fiction. Anybody in Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, there's a lot of people
Yeah,
on
Michael
that.
Madsen, Tom Sizemore.
Oh, you still think they look similar to each other? Quentin Tarantino himself.
Right, Quentin Tarantino, Samuel L. Jackson,
Oh,
who's
yeah,
with
he's
Bruce
in lots of
Willis
things.
in. No, wait, that's back
We don't
to
want
Bruce
to go
Willis.
back to Bruce
We
Willis.
want to go to
wanna
Joan
over to Joan Cusack or John Cusack.
Right.
So
Or
we need to
any
branch
Cusack.
out from John Cusack.
Yeah, Joan
yeah,
Cusack.
John Cusack.
The first
Their
movie I
list
saw
is
Joan
long.
Cusack in was Addams Family Values,
Oh.
which is a weird role for her, but she's in that with Christopher Lloyd. She's in that
Okay.
with
And we're trying to get to Kirstie Alley now on this.
or Bruce Willis
or
or
Bruce
whatever.
Willis or John Travolta.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
Okay,
you-
hold on. We got it.
Oh,
We've got it.
We've got it,
everyone.
guys. Don't worry.
This is usually what happens when I play this with Daniel. Is
maybe I'm listening right now, so this is good.
Okay, so Joan Cusack's in Addams Family Values with she plays the mom, Tish. She plays Tish.
Angelica Houston.
Angelica Houston.
Sure.
Who's in Wes Anderson's
The Royal Tenenbaums.
Royal Tenenbaums with.
Yeah, they are in that together.
Who's a
Danny
crossover into Moonrise Kingdom with Bruce Willis. Because it's someone.
Yeah.
Bill Murray is Bill Murray in. Yeah, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
So yeah,
From the
okay.
Royal Tenenbaums.
So, yeah,
And
Joan
then-
Cusack to Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
To Bill Murray in
Right.
Tenenbaums. To Moonrise Kingdom with
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
To Look Who's Talking
with Kirstie Alley.
Look Who's Talking Now.
I'm talking now.
Okay, yeah. And that's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
And we've done it.
So is that 5?
That was 4.
Oh, that works.
Nice.
Anyway, that's the game.
The trick is, thank you, Sam. The trick is to find a movie that one of these actors is in that is part of a director's like grand, where they use a lot of the same huge cast.
Their oeuvre.
Yeah, so you got to Wes Anderson, and that
Yeah.
got you to Bruce Willis immediately.
Yeah, because I knew before I even knew which movies I was going to use. I knew that there would be some overlap actors between like all of his movies.
Yeah, and the other thing, Daniel, he looks this up all when he's just for fun. He goes on to IMDb and just like looks up movies and sees who's in them. So that's how he has so much knowledge in his head.
Yeah, but I'm not the only one on this stage that does that.
Yeah, I'm guilty myself. It's on an app on my home screen on my phone. So
Yeah.
that
IMDb in?
yeah.
Nice.
Do you have a login? Do you have a?
My Amazon login is my login.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's all
because
you
Amazon, it's an Amazon product.
I must
We're all
confess,
Amazon
I use
products.
Wikipedia for movies. IMDb.
Too many ads. Too many.
Yeah. I
It's-
find myself wanting the Wikipedia format more than the
It's
IMDb.
more. It's a more. I like IMDb and I like the desktop version because you can see how tall actors are, and sometimes that's interesting to me.
Oh.
Sometimes that's not accurate. Also.
Oh, sure.
Sure. Yeah. So don't take that as gospel.
Yeah. Don't take anything as gospel.
Was that
Tom
your-
Cruise is not.
That's it. That's my game. That's my art
What is
section. That's my art section today.
IMDb is pretty good. I mean, IMDb is the authority in a lot of circles, but Wikipedia is an excellent source. I use it as well.
Yeah. Well, IMDb has this weird component because it's now used by like the industry itself to
IMDb Pro. You have to have a subscription. for
Yeah,
it.
and then you can get
edit
addresses
what photo
for
appears.
Yeah.
And then you can rearrange the movies that are your best known for, your top 4 that appear in the thumbnail of your name as an actor or director.
The world is your oyster.
Which is a
basically.
no-no in Wikipedia land to be editing.
Self-editing,
to
right.
Be self-editing, so. yeah.
Well, David, who wants to give a art section?
Would you like to go?
I will. Yeah.
ahead, please.
So, I don't know how artsy this is, although it delves into art. I just finished listening to an audiobook called Drive.
Drive.
Yeah, and the author's last name is Pink. I believe it's Daniel Pink.
I've never heard of the author, and I've never heard of the book.
So it's so interesting, and it just talks about the motivation, what motivates people.
Okay.
And it kind of talks about business, but it goes into arts, and that's why I stretched it into this category. Because in art, great artists are not motivated by money.
Right.
And so in business, typically they think, let's throw more money at it, and that will motivate people. But they've actually found in studies that money is demotivating, and other things are motivating. And he basically compares intrinsic, inside, to extrinsic. And I don't even know if that's a word or if you invented it. Extrinsic motivation. And the best kind is intrinsic, from inside. And he goes into business, but he also goes into school, like how can you make school more intrinsically motivated? Try to remove grades and have people just love what they're learning, and they learn it.
What do you apply this? Have you thought about yourself? What is intrinsically motivating for you?
Oh yeah. So whatever I'm doing, is it the thing that where time goes away? Like, I was actually thinking halfway through this how the podcast went away, and I was just having fun doing it.
That's the point.
Crossword puzzle and
Welcome
fun.
to Salton Studios.
Anyway, so this obviously, I think if you had offered me $20 to be on the podcast, I would have been kind of.
Did you offer him $20 to be on the podcast?
But the fact that this was just hey, I get to go be on a podcast and be with fun people, and so yeah, intrinsic personal motivation is an important thing if you can kind of figure that out.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to remember if you're trying to develop motivation in a third party, someone else.
Yeah.
It's also they talk about motivation a lot. Actors talk about it being the thing they need to understand in order to perform a role well is they have to have the character's motivation.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. And to think of your motivations, sometimes there might be reasons you do things for without understanding the motivation as well, and that's an interesting mystery to discover about yourself.
So the reason I came across this book, there's a professor at BYU who is conducting some classes where you self-grade,
Okay.
like including the final grade.
And if you're being honest with yourself,
So then learning becomes motivated a little bit more by learning and a little less by grades, perhaps, he's hoping.
yeah.
And anyway, it's going to be interesting. And it's an interesting time to do it because we're not in this environment where we're seeing the other people as much because it's all going to, this class that he's doing is on
Remote
online.
learning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you can almost pretend, what if it was just me? And it was just me and the professor. Then we could have a chat and say, hey, what grade? I think I deserve a B+. And that would be a one-on-one, look at them in the eye, honesty thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you can, and most of the time, if you can remove comparison to other people, the self-motivation is better.
Yeah, I have found that comparison is a distraction
Yeah.
from in all sorts of ways, and it can be unhealthy, especially in social media.
Oh, nightmare.
And so it is. So yeah, going.
So get off all social media.
Just reducing down.
Except for this
your
part.
yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Right here.
Mash the big buttons right here.
Delete your Facebook account, but after you share this.
Yeah. Please.
Thank you. That's. I want to read that book now. Drive by Daniel Pink.
Daniel Pink. I actually
put it
listened
on
to it on
the
Overdrive
Oh, okay.
from the Salt Lake County Library System. So,
Overdrive.
It's their Audible. So
Okay.
you can actually check out a book from the library, but then listen to it on your.
So you listen to Drive on Overdrive?
Yes.
Were
On
you
the drive
driving?
over here.
On the drive out, I was listening.
Did you put your car in overdrive? Is it a truck like an old one that has overdrive
So
in
many
it?
things.
This is the Salt Lake Public Library has an app, and then you can listen to audiobooks on it as you check them out from the library service.
Yeah, and I was on the Salt Lake County Library. I don't know about Salt Lake City
Okay.
Library, but Salt Lake
They have
County,
things like that, I think.
I'm sure.
You can also get a subscription to the New York Times for free through your library subscription, your
nice.
library membership. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
And free access to lynda.com.
Oh, you hear that?
LearningLynda.com.
Serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've been using Linda lately.
What have you been learning? I'm Linda. Lately.
I've been doing some programming stuff.
Oh,
for
cool.
Where I'm working. So I have.
What language
most-
are you learning?
So, programming for Microsoft Office.
Yes.
And I'm largely self-taught. And when you're self-taught, you know a lot about the area that you really know
Yeah.
about, but there's all these gaps, and so I'm filling in my gaps. It's good.
It's good to fill in your gaps.
Yes. Yeah. And fix your gaffes.
It's by filling them in
Yeah.
with an E.
Yep.
I mean, it
By
was.
spelling it right.
That's just how we do it. That's our way.
Well, I'm ready to share my piece of art.
I'm ready to receive it.
I've been sharing it all episode.
What?
Nice.
I'm wearing this shirt from a musician that I appreciate. His name's Jim James.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever talked about Jim James on the program before, but he's a singer-songwriter and a favorite of mine. He's a performer who is famous, maybe more famous for being the lead singer of a band called My Morning Jacket, which is an excellent outfit as well.
Yeah.
But his solo work is outstanding. And I'd recommend listening to all of his work, but especially I would recommend his two albums that came out concurrently. That kind of reminds me of Clint Eastwood's movies, Letters from Iwo Jima and Flags of Your Fathers, because it's the same songs, really, but one is like unplugged and one is plugged in. It's called Uniform Clarity is one album, and Uniform Distortion is the other album, and all the tracks are the same names. It's just the same songs, just one's electric and one's unplugged. And it's kind of two versions of of the same content, and I think both versions. I prefer both at different times, and I recommend listening to whatever soothes your soul at this time, because it is very it's beautiful music with beautiful words. It's very introspective, and this is a kind of musician who is exploring, you know, his drive, I'm sure, in a lot of ways, and trying to understand people by their drives as well. It's very beautiful music from Jim James. Uniform clarity and uniform distortion.
Nice.
Well, I can't wait to check those out. You've
Yeah.
recommended that before, and I had failed to go into my music app and add that, but I will do so now.
Yeah, I came across him with My Morning Jacket, and he performed in Salt Lake City here, and I've seen him live a few times. He performed with his band at the Twilight Concert Series,
Sadly,
How is he live?
canceled this year.
canceled this year. He's amazing live. He
That's
kind of
nice.
he's very dramatic. Yeah, I think he wore a cape, and then seeing him in person, alone up on stage, just with a guitar. I've seen him like twice that way, and it's an astounding thing, but a totally different experience, electric and quiet.
Yeah.
So
It's the rare person that can maybe pull those two things off. I don't know.
yeah, I think you're right. I think it takes some artistic range
Yeah.
to be able to do the same thing in two different ways. I think some people might just say, "Oh, just pick one," and maybe
Stay in your lane.
yeah, maybe there's a clear favorite out there for other people, but I think they're both strong.
I mean, just like you can like Elvis Presley's version of My Way or Frank Sinatra's.
Yeah, two ways.
Yeah, two ways. There's two
They're
ways.
both my way.
Yeah.
Not yours.
Well, you heard it here, first or second or maybe third. But thanks for joining us tonight, David.
Thank you for having me. This is a pleasure.
Good luck on your campaign,
Thank you.
and I hope people, if they are interested, that they check out that debate.
Yes.
It's worthwhile. It's about 45 minutes,
Thank
an
you.
hour long maybe.
If I lose, I'll have more time for things like this, though.
Great. Well, join us anytime. You were a great help. Many answers supplied quickly.
No.
It's what we need to crush the puzzle under our iron fists.
Under our time limit,
Yeah.
which is we're
I
at
think we
8
did
o'clock.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
we
look
did
at that. Well, that's a good place to stop recording.
That's a place where I would
Live
hit the
streaming?
record button. to
Mash that
stop.
button.
Yeah. I would
As we mash
I
it,
would turn it off.
you should
Yeah.
mash it.
I would just